Hey, we're here at the Houston Latino Film Festival. If you could just start off giving your name and what you guys are doing here at the festival this year.
Hi, I'm Adrianna Benavides. I am a co-curator of Xicanidad.
Perfect.
My name is Raquel Natalicchio, and I am the co-curator of Xicanidad and founder of the Open Door Gallery.
Can you share with the audience in Houston some of the things that y'all experienced this year with the artists and the community?
Well, I think one of the things to note, which is how the intention of this show is that we really wanted to give the artists agency and the freedom to really be part of making the exhibition, right? Like, we aren't going to just ask people to drop off artwork and then come opening day. What was unique and special is I think that every artist really took the time to add details, to bring artifacts, to think beyond the framed art piece on a wall.
Tell us a bit about your work, the work that y'all do with artists and kind of where y'all's background.
Yeah, there's a place as both working artists ourselves and knowing the struggle of an outlet to find where you really want to show your work. You know, sometimes you may meet the right people, but it actually isn't the right place that you want to be sharing your work, or you're not treated the way that you maybe feel that worth. And so it's been exciting to work with the Open Door Gallery as an outlet, as a place to establish how working artists are treated and what their needs and means may be, because sometimes those are not met and it's assumptions that are made and you think, oh, I'm not gonna ask him. We're like, no, ask us. We want to provide whatever assistance that you need to achieve that. We have our goal, but we also are like, oh, what do you have as a goal, and where can those both be a compromise, because it's usually always the same vision.
Is there anything that stood out that you'd like to share with, I know there were so many cool things that happened today, but maybe one or two things that stood out that you'd like to share with the audience in Houston?
Yeah, I think I have two things that really stood out to me. One, we had the Houston Public Library donate archives to us, and these archives are like newspapers like back from the 70s, or personal like magazines made by people in the Second Ward, and like really bringing in the history as a grounding tool to really understand Xicanidad, you know what I mean? And the other thing that I thought was really wonderful was also just to see all the installations. Like, we had a whole salon, with a moving record player. We had flags hanging from the ceiling. We had balloons trailing off of a painting. We really jumped off and out of the frame.
And then I would say the community that came out, not only in the visuals of so many grandparents and just like the memory of, the memory of our ancestors that are just so immediate to us, and what that means in this present time, and how, we archive our lives through those things and those objects. And I appreciate even Ariel right now spinning. It was really fun to just move from a walking, very museum-like tour right into a dance party. If that's not fitting of just what it means to be a Chicano artist, I do not know what else is.
What's next on the horizon for you as far as work as an artist or other work that you're doing? Anything you'd like to share with Houston?
Absolutely. So we've been very inspired by the response to the archives from many different shows, not even just our own. We're noticing a pattern. We're noticing, it's not a trend, but we're noticing a need within a community. And so our next show that we will be co-curating together at the Segundo Barrio Block Party that will be happening in the Second Ward, April 27th, we are actually going to do an entire show dedicated to inviting the community to bring the archives. We will have a printer, we will have a scanner, and we will invite people essentially to collaborate with the public library to ensure that the memories that exist within our community are not just around tragedy, essentially, inviting people to witness our daily life 100 years from now.
Yeah. And so, we're going to have supplies provided. You'll print out photos of your archives and then be able to recreate art in the gallery and hang it on the wall. And so there will be a living, growing mural that will grow from the event. So it's something to check out both at the beginning and the end to see that progress and growth. Because what also happens at the Segundo Block Party are incredible murals are about to be created. So it's a place to really kick back. There's going to be cars and even more treats for this next one coming up.
Yes.
Houston's a big city. We want to keep growing. Next year's our 10th year anniversary for the festival. If you could tell people, hey, why should you come attend the Houston Latino Film Festival?
I mean, I think in general, supporting independent artists, independent work, people that are wanting to, I mean, everybody that I've met so far from the Houston Latino Film Festival, I almost said block party, I'm so sorry. They've all been just so encouraging and really wanting to support artists, which is like our whole MO as well, right?
Yes.
So it goes beyond just art in a gallery. It's like people that are making documentaries, people who are going out into the world to bring back stories, to really nurture our understanding of the world. And why not support the people who want to do that for us, you know?
Love that.
And it's beyond the films. I've been so impressed where I'm like, oh yeah, it's a film festival, but it's also a place to gather. And I think that is something that lacks where even our peers are afraid to come out. You know, this year probably struggled from our recent and current events that I'm just like, let's see what that looks like when we are protecting each other. And this is definitely something to just like preserve and have, to attend and support.
Yes, that's right. It's a strength in community. We're not alone. You're coming together, and the power of being together. I love that. Well, it's inspiring talking to you both. Can't wait to go to the event that you guys mentioned in April. Thank you all so much. Enjoy talking with you.
Yeah.